After Jacob and Laban have set each other's mischief aside and agree to a covenant to essentially leave each other alone, Jacob sets out for his biggest challenge yet, to reconcile with his brother without being killed. The reports Jacob receives regarding Esau aren't very promising. In anticipation of seeing Jacob after their 20-year estrangement, Esau is waiting for Jacob with an army of 400 men. So Jacob splits his caravan into two separate groups, so if the reunion with his brother goes poorly, some of his family and belongings may be able to escape the potential ambush. To demonstrate his genuine sense of deference towards Esau, Jacob decides to hedge his bets even further, and he prepares a massive convoy of gifts for his brother that'll arrive well before him and his family. But now for our main event. Jacob's journey has brought him to the Jabbok River. With his family safely camped on the other side of the river, Jacob is alone and lays down to sleep for the night. Suddenly, we're introduced to a mystery man who appears in Jacob's tent. The man then proceeds to wrestle in the dark with Jacob, and wrestle and wrestle. The two men battle until the sun begins to rise. The man pleads with Jacob to let him go, but Jacob refuses to relent until the man will bless him. At this point, Jacob has come to the realization that this is, in fact, no man, but God himself. Only after God puts Jacob's hip out of joint, an injury that Jacob will carry for the rest of his life, does God agree. Then he said, "Your name shall no longer be called Jacob, but Israel, for you have striven with God and with men, and have prevailed." The renaming of Jacob brings to a climax, a lifetime of struggling with others. Through all this, Jacob has finally realized the importance of being blessed by God. The events of the preceding years have changed Jacob, and the God of his father has now become Jacob's God, Israel's God. Jacob is naturally in awe after the encounter, and in his penchant for renaming places, names the place Peniel, which means face of God. After Jacob sets out with his new championship wrestling belt, he finally meets up with Esau. Jacob slowly and cautiously approaches Esau using humility and generosity to disarm his potential rival. But Esau stuns the readers as he runs to affectionately greet his estranged brother. The men embrace and weep as they have at long last buried their animosity and have reconciled.